Hello everyone, 5-star reviews here, and welcome to my next review. This is for the movie The Flash. So the story continues with Barry Allen, and he's got a job now, and of course he's still the Flash, and he's just doing his normal duties with Batman, played by Ben Affleck. Gal Gadot also comes in at one point to help out with the fight, but she's not in it for that much. She's not in it much. She's like 20 seconds. And basically, Barry is still sad about his mum passing away from years ago. The girl that he likes from the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League is the one that he likes, but she's got a boyfriend at this point. His life is not really, really good. So he decides to make a plan to go back in time to try and save his mum and hopefully have a better life. But Ben Affleck encouraged him not to do that. It won't change nothing. It'll dramatically change the future. But he doesn't listen to Batman, and he goes back in time anyway and saves his mum, and then he comes back to normal present time, but unfortunately he gets knocked into a different timeline where he's alive, where his mum's alive, everyone's happy, but unfortunately for him, he never got his powers. So he goes back to that timeline, goes with his other self to get his powers. But unfortunately, the Flash from that time gets the powers, and the Barry Allen from this timeline loses his powers. So he tries to find some help, but Zod comes back onto the scene. And what do you know? He needs the Justice League to help. So he searches online for Diane, who is of course Wonder Woman. She doesn't exist. Cyborg doesn't exist. Aquaman doesn't exist, and neither does Superman. So he searches. So he says he'll never see Batman again. But the people that live with Barry say Batman does exist. And of course they go to the Wayne Manor to try and find Batman. He beats the living crap out of the original Barry. Well, the other Barry just is too fast to stop him. And this Batman is played by Michael Keaton. Yes. And they try and find a new Superman. They find Supergirl in a maximum security prison, and they tell her that they need her help to try and stop Zod. And of course, Batman helps the other Barrys. And the Barry from this one gets his powers back, thanks to Supergirl. They go to fight, of course, Zod. Now, unfortunately, Supergirl gets killed a bunch of times by Zod, and Batman dies in a couple of instances too. So the two Barrys go back in time trying to save them, but it doesn't work out too well. And Barry manages to save the world and make sure his mum dies so that it works out all right. He gets back to normal time, and he goes to his dad's court hearing because he's in prison because of the death of his mother, blaming it on him. And what do you know? His father makes it out, and it's all good. And then he gets a call from Batman, who we think is Ben Affleck, but it turns out it's George Clooney's Batman. He says, "Who the F are you?" And of course there's a post-credit scene with Aquaman, Jason Momoa, and Barry Allen. And also, he gets the girl of his dreams. So that ends off The Flash. So my favourite of The Flash. It's a great movie. It does have some downfalls. It's not the best DC movie, but yeah, it's still enjoyable. So my final rating for The Flash is an easy 4 out of 5 stars. If you like this video, big thumbs up. Yeah, that's been a lot. Also, click the bell to get notified on my videos. Also, just below, have you seen The Flash? You guys can buy it. Let me know below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till everyone, bye bye.